The spring of 1968 was a time of immense tension. Memphis, Tennessee, Shelby County, was simmering with unrest as African-American sanitation workers marched for dignity and fair wages. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. arrived in the city to lend his voice and soul to their struggle. Here is the story of those fateful days. April 3rd, 1968. Dr. King delivered what would become his final speech. "I've been to the mountaintop." In a chillingly prophetic moment, he spoke as if he knew his time was short, telling the crowd, "I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we, as a people, will get to the promised land." April 4th, 1968. Dr. King was staying at the Lorraine Motel in room 306. At 6:01 p.m., he stepped out onto the second-floor balcony to head to dinner. He leaned over the railing to speak with his colleagues in the parking lot below. In that split second, the air was shattered by a single gunshot. A sniper, later identified as James Earl Ray, had fired a high-powered rifle from the window of a boarding house across the street. The news of his assassination spread like wildfire, sparking riots in over 100 American cities. However, the tragedy also forced a grieving nation to act. The Fair Housing Act. Within days of his death, Congress passed this landmark legislation to prohibit racial discrimination in housing. The transformation. Today, the Lorraine Motel is no longer just a lodging. It is the National Civil Rights Museum, serving as a powerful monument to the man who dreamt of equality. Would you like to know more about the investigation that followed, or perhaps more about the "I've been to the mountaintop" speech?